guys, it's Achi. So for today's video, as you may have seen from the title, I did this cool tone douyin. I still don't know how to pronounce it, but anyway, I think I saw it in my YouTube comments. There was a request for me to do douyin makeup, and although I already did one, you can click this link right here. That was the first time that I've tried it, and ever since then I've been slowly transitioning kind of like my makeup style to kind of this style. This is still something very kind of, I suppose, extreme for me personally. Bless to all those douyin girls who can pull off the inner ring like so quickly. But yeah, this is the look that I came up with. Kind of pink, but the eye look is very ashy and very gray. So if you didn't notice, that's why I also have this wig on. I hope it doesn't look too clockable. But anyway, if you want to know how I achieved this look, then just keep watching. So I already did my skincare prep off cam, and now I'm going to pin my hair back so that nothing gets in the way while we do our makeup. And of course, the first step always is to apply some contacts. These are from Olens. You can get these with my discount code. And as usual, I'm also going to apply another layer of eye cream just to make sure that the under eyes are very nice and moisturized before makeup. For the actual makeup, I'm going to start off with a moisturizing primer, and I'm applying that on the porous areas of my face, mainly my T-zone, the sides of my nose, like the cheeks, and on my chin. I already did my eyebrows off cam, and I just filled them in with some pencil and cleaned it up with concealer. But for base, I'm going to apply this cushion foundation that I actually customized. I mixed all of the foundations that I liked and tweaked it according to the shade that I want to be. So as you can see, it's fairly yellow, and I feel like it's a good match for my skin. So after making sure that everything's smooth, nice, and blended, I of course go to contour. I'm going in for a lighter contour shade compared to the EB one that I usually use. This is because I don't necessarily want to chisel my face. I just want to give it the illusion of having dimension, and I don't want too much darkness or emphasis on the contour. So for comparison purposes, I only contoured half of my face, and this is the result. As you can see, one side is more chiseled, has more shape, has more dimension compared to the other one. I usually don't apply this much concealer anymore, but for the purpose of this douyin makeup look, I added a lot more on my under eyes and on the tip of my eyes to give it that lifted effect. I also added it to the sides of my nose bridge, and on my chin to the high points of the face. And of course, after that, we have to blend it all out. I kind of felt that the brightness wasn't enough, so I added the same concealer, only in a lighter shade, on the inner corner of my under eye as well as on my forehead to really brighten up that area. And of course, while we blend, we have to keep it on the center of the face as well. And here I'm just using a translucent setting powder to set my under eyes. I'm really pressing that in on the areas where I tend to crease and get oily, and for the rest of my face, I just apply it kind of haphazardly. So as you can see here, I'm brushing all of the excess powder away, and next we are going to move on to eyeshadow. And actually, the eyeshadow palette that I'm using is kind of ashy, so yeah, it's not that pigmented. But the ashiness and lack of pigment actually helps this look, so I'm just applying this shade all over my lids as well as on my under eyes. I'm using another shade
kind of also like an ashy one to set the base for the wing, and I'm also adding that on my under eye. I'm doing the same for this darker shade, applying it in the same areas as well. Now combining these two together, I'm kind of making a winged eyeshadow look. It's just a very soft, very ashy color, and as you can see, I'm flicking the tail out to really give the eye a lifted effect. And I'm brushing one of those shades under my eyes. Now using this ashy purplish shade, I'm kind of creating an outline below where my natural eye shape is, and this will help to serve as a guide for the fake lower lashes later. I'm also applying that same shade on my outer V to give it more dimension. Next, using the glittery shimmer shade, I'm applying that on the inner half of my lids, and also applying another shade of shimmer on my actual lids. Next, I'm going to show you guys how I do my winged eyeliner. I don't really know how to explain it, but for this look specifically, I angled the wing a little more down so that it really elongates my eyes. And rather than making a curved wing, I applied it really straight. So it helps give the illusion of longer eyes. And this is how I do my lower lashes. I kind of make slanted C's. I try my best to space them evenly, and then after that, I make smaller, thinner strokes in between those lashes to really make it look natural, I guess. After that, let's go back to eyeshadow, and I'm adding the darkest, ashiest shade under my eye fat to really emphasize it, and then I'm going to reinforce that illusion by adding the same glittery shade on my eye fat. I don't know how to explain how I do my inner wing other than to say that I make a triangle on the inner corner of my eye, but that's it. As you can see, with the eyeshadow and eyeliner alone, my eyes look so much more big, so much more elongated, and it really fits the shapes of my eye. That's why I love this style. I couldn't really find a cool toned blush shade, so I'm just using this one, and apply that on the apples of my cheeks as well as on my cheekbones. And rather than applying it on the bridge of my nose, I chose to apply it on the tips of my nose for this look because that's what I noticed with the douyin reference pictures. For this look, I'm also going in with a less pigmented but still cool tone contour, so I'm going to go for the one from the CVZ palette, and I'm just applying it where you usually apply contour. For the nose contour, it's actually kind of tricky because a lot of the reference pictures have like really thin noses, but for me personally, I'm focusing on making it look like I have a high nose bridge rather than a thin nose bridge. Of course, I have to set my face before highlighter. This one is already out of stock. I think they phased it out. So I'm going to put a dupe on the description box down below. The setting spray brings back a little bit more texture to the face. So I'm just taking a powder on a sponge and pressing that on the areas of my face that I want to blur out. So that would be my under eyes, my forehead, and my chin. I'm still using that same glittery shade that we used for the eyeshadow and under eye fat to use as a highlighter because it's glittery and that's what I saw in the reference pictures. And then I'm just going to curl my lashes and apply mascara only to the upper eyelashes. So I'm just removing the lip balm that I used to prep my lips for this look, and I'm going in with the pinkflash nude 02 shade. As you can see, this one is very nude and kind of cool toned. You can leave it as is, but I personally wanted to bring back a little more life, so I added a pink cool toned lippy in the middle for a gradient lip effect. I love the Mikiwi brand and they have amazing eyelashes, and this one is perfect for this look. So I'm going to wear this and I'll be right back.
So yeah guys, that's it for the final look. I hope you liked it because I really like it. Like I said in the intro, ever since trying out douyin makeup, I realized how much it suits my face, like my eyes especially. I have Asian eyes, and a lot of the style that they have from in like douyin makeup in general just suits my facial features a lot more. I think they make it look a lot better, a lot more prominent. It just in general it suits me much better than like the western glam that I used to do. So I'm really happy that I found this out. If you guys have any requests for more douyin makeup for me to do, then just send it to my Instagram DMs. I'll make sure to check it out. But yeah, that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, and if you like me, make sure to follow me on all of my social medias. And if you want to keep seeing content like this, then consider subscribing to my YouTube channel. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye! I wanna be yours, wanna be yours.